Yo, bro.
What's happening?
They said the feeling would never come back. They said it was done. They all said sneakers are finished. How are you feeling today, bro?
Rejuvenated.
I thought so. Hey, welcome back to the Shoe Dog Podcast, episode 197, with me and the bro, 808 Kicks ATL. Please do like, follow, subscribe, come and chat to us. Let's have a conversation. Let's break it down like we always do. And please do check us out on all the social platforms, on Instagrams, on TikTok, on YouTube, and obviously on all the audio platforms. We're all there. Come and join us on Discord. What's the Discord, bro?
Shoe Dog Podcast.
And what is the Patreon? Because we're always also on Patreon. We get an additional episode every Tuesday on Patreon, and it's an exclusive episode just for Patreon. What's the Patreon, bro?
Shoe Dog Pod.
That's the one, bro. And what are we here to do this week, bro?
Same thing we do every week, TJ. Try to take over the world. No.
Hey, that's the one. Slowly but surely we are taking over the world. But bro, how was your week this week?
It was all right, man. Got snowed out. Well, not snowed out. We got froze out.
Frozen.
early in the week. Monday. Didn't go to work. A lot of ice. A lot of trees falling. Our power didn't go out, but I imagine some people had power issues.
Yeah.
However, the dancing lady and I attended the Hawks game in the middle of the ice storm. And we got a W.
Congratulations, bro. Congratulations.
Well, it was short-lived. We went on a little 3-game winning streak, but we lost last night. So, it was the Rockets, Kevin Durant. So it is what it is. It was cool though.
Yeah, it is what it is. It was good. It was a good week, actually, to be honest, more productive. Obviously, if you're on my socials, you realise I'm doing more on the socials as well than the last year, because last year was tough, like we said last week. But sneaker news is back, midweek is back. You get sneaker drops this weekend. Hopefully, if you listen to this on Tuesday, it's already dropped. But loads of things are back. Loads of things are coming. Everything's pretty much coming. Also, it was interesting this week because Mrs. went out. Her family was around. Mrs. went out, and surprisingly, she bought me a green varsity jacket. And she goes to me, "I thought you had one." I said, "No, I don't have one." And she showed me 3 varsity jackets. She showed me a pure red leather version, and I said I've got too many leather versions of varsity jackets in terms of like the colorway. There's a pure black one, and I wasn't really feeling it because if you can't really get a pure black varsity jacket without some color on it, because it just fades into the background. And she showed me a green one. Ironically, I was like, "Yeah, I like the green one," and I didn't expect her to buy it for me. And she turned up with it, and she was, "Here you go." It's like, "Okay, thank you very much."
So I had one bone to pick with you. Now I got 2.
What's that, bro?
For one, I got a gripe about the sneaker drops. Should I save it for off camera, or should I say it right now?
Well, say it right now, bro.
You put mock-ups on sneaker drops.
Okay, there's a reason, because it's speculation, but there's no real pictures, so I can just say this is potentially coming up. So that sneaker drops is more theoretically what might be coming up, rather than this is definitely coming up. So it's rumored. Whatever's been rumored this week, I'll just actually say it, to be honest. The thing is, if true sneaker drops, I could refine it to what it is, but speculative wise, it's good to know potentially what may be coming up.
I didn't like it.
Okay, cool. That's good.
You know how I feel about mock-ups. Like,
I'll take that critique.
No, I mean you do it's your thing. Like I just when I saw it, I was like, he would put some mock-ups on there because I feel like people rely on you in so many ways. So when you put a mock-up on a piece of content like that, people gonna take it as word.
Okay, cool. To be honest, I'll think about it. You know what? That's good critique because I have to really think about it. It's hard. I might do a phase out instead, where I just show a blank version of the silhouette, which we don't know about, or and say to be confirmed, which probably is a better option because you don't know the colorway. That's what I might do. So it's good. It's good critique, but I like
I don't want
it.
to add no words. I don't want to add no words to the script. You know what I'm saying? Like you already spitting
Mystique.
35 words in 10 seconds for each sneaker that you talk about.
No. I'm not gonna add no words. There's just be a picture of it with a blackout, and it's to be confirmed. That's easy as that. When people see it,
I like that idea.
Yeah.
Critique
I might do that.
number
To be
2.
honest, God.
Oh, go ahead.
No, because we want the people to be speculating about what the colorway might be rather than giving a mock-up of potentially what we might get or what people might think. And I agree with you, because basically with mock-ups it's always like, oh, we expect something and everybody expects something, and all of a sudden it's not what you expected. And we always discuss it on the podcast as well. It was like, no, we don't like mock-ups. So I think that's a good critique. I'll take that. I'll take it on chin, and let's move with that.
Gripe number 2.
Mm-hmm.
How dare you disrespect all black like that?
Oh no! It was
don't take it back.
It was a terrible version of it all. If you saw it, you would like it.
Don't take it back now, bro.
If you saw it, you'd be like, nah, that's not it. Trust me. I look. I would like an all black variation when it's got leather sleeves and a cotton thing. I like it. It would look awesome, but it was all plain. And it was not inspiring. The triple black, all black is dope. But when it's lazy. You're like, nah. Give me something that's special. Because I want to pick up pieces that are really nice. And if it's triple black, give me different materials. Give me something different. Give me like something. It was not inspiring. I'll show you off camera. It was not inspiring, bro. Trust me. I was like, nah.
I'll take that. Cause you know I'm the king of all black now. Don't.
Oh no.
Don't come through with no shade on all black now.
When I say it was not great, I'm not even calling it trash. When I say it was not great, it was not inspiring. Like a triple black, yeah, dope. Like, but it all looked dope. But this one was not inspiring. It was all one material, triple black. Even the collar and the actual rim at the bottom, nothing. Just it was like you were lazy with it, proper lazy with that. And I was like, nah, I don't like it.
If it's gonna be all blacked out one material, it gotta be patched up.
That's like, the one, bro. It was just one piece. I'm like,
maximum patchage.
Yes, and then it just like a little patch on the shoulder, patch on the elbows, patch on the sleeves. Exactly.
Something
nothing,
across
bro.
The front, something on the back.
Black writing, it would have looked dope. It was just plain. I was like, I might as well get a blazer. Bro, it was felt like that. Might as well just get a blazer. That's what I felt, bro. That's what I felt.
Yeah, if you get that feeling, I agree with you. I done seen some pretty horrible varsity jackets. I actually don't own any varsity jackets. Yeah. Because every time I see one that I like, it's either way out of my budget, like the A Ma Maniére jackets, or it's just something that I don't appreciate. I think I want to do my own. Like I want to do a shoe dog jacket.
Bro, I've been meaning to, like I really want to make my own varsity jacket and I'm gonna make them unique. I'll have the same feel. We're vibing here, but I have the same feeling, bro. Same damn feeling about making my own varsity jacket because I want to make it unique and I want to make it different.
It's gonna be so expensive.
Yeah, you know it's gonna be so expensive.
Because I do want mine to be, because right now I only have one all black jacket. It's like a plain bomber, like a aviation bomber.
Yeah.
Zipper on the sleeve. It ain't got no extra nothing on it. Just a plain all black jacket. I don't even have the one with the orange inside. I went with the all black inside, all black outside, no stripes, no nothing. But when I think about a custom custom varsity jacket, I do probably want it to be black. I do probably want leather. Actually, I do have a varsity jacket. It's a Hawks varsity jacket. It's gray, white with red and black features on it. But it's gray wool, white leather sleeves, and a bunch of red and black and white patches.
Now we're talking.
I think I showed it to you before. Or did I?
I think you have.
But I want to remember it. I want that logo that's on your side of the screen.
Oh, okay.
On the back in chenille.
That one there.
The one you made.
Yeah, that's expensive.
It's gonna probably be, just to get that patch made, it's probably gonna be at least $100. Mm-hmm. That's outside of the price of the jacket, just to get the patch made. Because as big as I would want it to be at least 1 by 1 foot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know that's different for y'all because metrics and whatever, but
yeah,
that on the back real big. The SDP logo that you made out of those fonts on the left chest, probably, the year on one sleeve, and maybe London, Atlanta, or something like that. Hit the button. I'm giving all my ideas away. Not to be used without the express written consent of the Shoot Dog Podcast.
I like that consent because that was the original consent that we had from day one, and I like it. I still like it, and I know you don't like it, but I still like it. Hold on, let's listen to that again.
Not to be used without the express written consent of the Shoot Dog Podcast. It's gonna be a $400 jacket, bro. By the time it's over,
more than that, bro.
Because I think we could probably source the actual jacket for cheaper than we would be able to get all the patches together. However, jacket quality varies, and I wouldn't want even if it's the faux leather sleeves. I don't want it to be something that's gonna start peeling in 2 or 3 years. Because if I make that jacket, I'm wearing it all winter long.
Yeah. They'll be like, "Where'd you get that jacket from?" You got to listen to the podcast, really. Don't worry about it. Exactly.
You worry about the wrong thing. You need to be participating.
But by the way, exactly. But by the way, I realized now I have 7 varsity jackets now. In my closet, which is great. I got different colors, different variations. I got the Rockefeller one, which I thought worked out or found in the one of the vintage markets, which is great. But I also do like my shearling coats, my like what do you call them? RAF shearling coats. I really and one of my favorites is a triple black shearling coat, all black leather, black collar, black everything, bro, and it is so fantastic. Because the other day I wore it to an occasion, and then I flipped and wore my blue shearling coat to meet up with my missus again because she wanted to drop her speakers, and I was like, you got 2? I said, mate, I got 3 or 4 because I like my shearling coats and like my varsity jackets. I think they suit me so well. By the way, I got my 25-year award for my work this week, and this is just the funniest thing. Thank you, bro. But I've been in the company for 25 years. Look, bro, look at me, right? Look at my complexion, look at my face, no wrinkles, no nothing like that. And then they looked at me. I stood up to get my award, And I sat back down. Everybody congratulated me. Got out the meeting or the presentation, and somebody came over to me and said, "Have you been in the company for 25 years?" I said, yeah. I've been here for 20 years. How the hell do you look so young? It's like, what?
Melanin.
It's like,
That's what it should have been, melanin.
I was gonna say that, but I literally said, exercise and water. That's all you need. Exercise and water and walk away.
And melanin.
And melanin. Bro, like, and they said a couple of people in the back and myself could not believe you've been here for 25 years and you don't look like you've been here for 25 years. What are you eating? Give me your secret. You know what? I could have sold him the fountain of youth, bro.
Listen, my birthday coming up in about 3 weeks. People don't believe me when I tell them how old I am. Well, I got 3 gray hairs in my beard somewhere. Like I got 2 over here, 1 over here somewhere, but they hidden in in the growth.
Yeah.
And I got like 1 gray hair on this side of my head that when I cut my hair it disappears. So,
bro, I had my missus. I was because her hair's. If you know mixed race hair, if you know black hair, it gets really. You got different types. You got really kinky hair, which balls up. My missus' sister, her hair is ridiculous. I don't like saying the word, to be honest, but basically,
term, bro.
nappy. But bro, like when she straightens her hair is like real down to the back, her back, right? But when she doesn't straighten her hair, and when it's nappy, like it literally is like just a little puff, right? And you're like, it's crazy how because she's part Jamaican and part St. Lucian. It's crazy how the hair type is crazy. So I was detecting my missus is semi like halfway between wavy hair and nappy hair, and I'm trying to detangle it because I'm trying to help her out. Sometimes like trying to help your missus out. And I spotted a white hair in the head, and she was like, "You have 1 white hair." All her hair is black except for this 1 white hair. And she goes, "I thought I got rid of that years ago. It came back."
It don't go away.
It came back.
It's gonna grow back. Like,
but apparently, if you eat black sesame seeds, it preserves the black ratio in your hair. It's the food that you eat that helps you maintain your black hair. And I learned that like a couple of weeks back. I don't know if it's true or not. I really don't know if it's true or not. But that's what the speculation is. So I'm like, okay, black sesame seeds it is. But the problem with that is
true. Based on my diet.
But the problem with that is I know you have a lot of black sesame seeds as well, but the problem with that is, don't you know? I thought you did.
I don't.
Right. But the problem with that is, and the only problem with that is if I eat too much black sesame seeds, it will come up as opium in my blood test for work. I can't be doing that, bro.
You talking about poppy seeds?
Poppy seeds, yeah. Somebody's actually got sacked from work because he was having bagels with black every day. He was having bagels with black sesame seeds on it, and it came up as opioid in his urine and blood tests. And he was like, "But I'm just having." Black sesame seeds. So yeah, that's dangerous, bro. For me, that's dangerous.
You shouldn't have to take a drug test for your job.
No, we do because it's kind of safety critical still in terms of.
Yeah. I guess.
Yeah, but anything else happened this week?
Well, not in my life, outside of work. But I've been seeing a lot of interesting things online. Also seen a bunch of bullshit online that we don't have to get into all of that. What's been going on. I know you stay up to date. Certain things that I don't think you may be up to date. Like we talk throughout the week.
Yeah.
But there's one thing I did find. Well, a couple things I found interesting. Did you hear about the Olympic drug lord?
Oh yes. He handed himself in because
Ryan
he was
Wedding.
working for the he's working for the Sinaloa cartel, and he handed himself in. I don't know why he handed himself in, but he just handed himself in, and and to the he was in Mexico. Obviously, he handed himself into the U.S. Embassy in Mexico, and they flew him in via private jet, and in handcuffs. But I know you're going to mention what he's wearing. Go on, what was he mentioning? What was he wearing, bro?
Well, he was indeed wearing an unreleased John Geiger New Era collab hat.
Yo, this is the trend. This is the trend, bro. This is the new trend. Give the cartel, the drug lords, all the people that the states want to actually arrest, the new shit, the new stuff, the Nike Techs.
No, you can't do that with Nike Techs because with Maduro, that was a regular grade Nike Tech fleece. Oh, funny enough, I did go into Dick's Sporting Goods, and sure enough, they had the full gray Nike Tech fleece on display. I'm talking about, bro. It was probably a 6 or 7 foot display of all great Nike Techs. But this is a hell of an advertisement for John Geiger because obviously this guy had millions and millions of dollars outside of being an Olympic gold medalist. Like if he was just an Olympian, a successful Olympian, he probably would have still been able to get access to it. But based on the fact that he had all these millions of dollars from selling dope, cocaine that is. Funny enough, he was a snowboarder.
You can't make this up. You can't make this up. It was snowboarding on those cocaine mountains, bro.
It's facts. But like, people with the type of access he probably got, like, of course he got that shit before it come out. He ain't no telling what type of crazy trip he got, bro.
Give me that shit. Yes.
No, he might not even. He may have never even met John Geiger, or
no.
Maybe he has met John Geiger, and John Geiger just didn't know how deep into the crime world he was. Or I don't want to put that on John Geiger, but based on the fact that he's loaded money wise. Like, bro, give me the hat, bro. What you want for it? I give you $1,000 for it.
It ain't even a problem. If you got that amount of money, it ain't even a problem. Access is not an issue, bro. Bro, if you got access to keys, nothing is a problem, bro. Nothing is a problem. Like bro, you can talk about El Chapo, and you talk about this. If you watch what do you call it? Mexico. No. What's that? Narcos Mexico. That's the one. If you watch that, I follow that. I followed the Narcos, the original series of Narcos Mexico, and I followed it all the way through to El Chapo. I'm waiting for the next variation when El Chapo escapes prison and stuff like that. I'm waiting for the next Narcos, man. They need to do that because it's still going on. It's still going on to this day. That series is absolutely amazing, bro, to watch, and it gives you so much of a historical background. See what I'm saying? So yeah, that's crazy. A new era collaboration and John Geiger, bro. You can't make this up. You cannot make this
up. John Geiger tweeted, "Life is crazy, but a leak is a leak." Is he wearing? No, he. What kind of shoes are you? Are those Yeezys? Nah, them ain't Yeezys. He looked like he got on Yeezys, but I don't think he do. But yeah, he doing the full perp walk with the unreleased John Geiger New Era hat.
Yeah, that's crazy.
There will be no shout outs for him. there was a $15 million reward for information about him. They called him El Jefe. That was his the giant, Public Enemy, and El Jefe are just three of probably his many street names. Depending on where you found him at.
Yeah, they confiscated his. Have you seen his vehicle collection? They confiscated his vehicle collection. They confiscated a lot in the States, and then obviously he went into hiding in Mexico. He's probably coordinating stuff with El Chapo anyway, because El Chapo is still running the cartels from prison. You know he is.
I'm not going to speak on that. I don't think you should either.
Allegedly, allegation.
I know nothing.
I know nothing.
I'm just reporting what I've seen on Instagram. That's it.
I say what I see, and I see a lot.
That's it. I ain't seen nothing. This a post. This is an Instagram post that I thought I could make some jokes off of. That's all.
we did make some jokes off it.
I know nothing.
Go on. Second bit. You got another bit, haven't you? Oh yes. Yeah. Oh yes. I know what you're gonna show next because I just seen it down there.
All right, guy.
Jerry, what you doing?
What you mean? What he doing? He doing what he's supposed to do. Jerry Lorenzo is doing what he's supposed to do. He pulled a Steph. And soon as that Adidas deal was over, he got caught wearing the Jock Moose Nike Moon shoe. Y'all gonna have to forgive me too. I got a little cold, so my nose right now. Jerry went back to his roots. I don't think he ever really was locked in to Adidas as much as I think I said this to a certain extent. I think he's more locked into what he wants to do creatively than he is to any brand. But no sooner than that Adidas deal was over, he spotted and photographed wearing Nikes again. Mm-hmm. And it's just good to see.
You know what that's a telling tale. A massive telling tale. He wasn't happy with how things went in with Adidas. You can tell that. If you come out of a contract and your first picture of you in public is wearing Nikes, that's a statement. If you want to make a statement, that's a statement.
And he's one of those type of people, like people look to Jerry for fashion. You look to Jerry for what's trending, what's cool, what's next. So that's a big endorsement for Jock Moose and also a good endorsement for Nike. I ain't gonna say a big endorsement for Nike, but it's a good endorsement for Nike. The shoe sold out anyway.
Yeah.
Talking about remove Jock Moose and you can find, in one of the comments, remove Jock Moose and you can find these at Ross. Nah, because the non-collab Nike Moon shoes sold out too. On sneakers at least. I didn't see a whole gang of retailers. It's mostly the higher or mid-tier range retailers. I wasn't seeing them at like Foot Locker and Hibbett and stuff like JD Sports and stuff like that. Like the more boutique places had them and they sold out. So Jock Moose is one of those little known high fashion brands that always do well.
So when it comes to designers, when it comes to athletes, when it comes to anybody that's got credibility in the sneaker game, it's important that the way you move and the way people see you move, that structures your loyalty and that structures how you feel. So it's all about chess moves. And if you play chess, you understand it's all strategy. If you start to do certain things in certain ways and highlight certain occasions and put a public persona out there to show, oh, he could have worn anything, bro. Let's be honest, he could have worn anything. But you wore a pair of Nikes after you was with the competition. That's you moving your pawn forward. Now that's you moving your rook forward. That's you saying, I'm making a statement here. That I wasn't happy. I wasn't happy with what happened. I wanted to do more. Maybe I was restricted. Maybe I'm frustrated. And now I'm going to wear the competition. That's a statement, bro. And you can't tell me anything otherwise.
Yeah, nah. I think Jerry is smart enough and forward thinking enough to know when he goes outside, he's going to be photographed. He's going to be approached. People are going to be watching him. Like I said, people look to him for certain stuff. So he knew what was going to happen when he wore that shoe outside, especially wearing an all black fit with an all red shoe. Excuse me. Exactly. And there was one other thing that I kind of wanted to get on. I want to say get on you about, but it's less about you and more about me telling y'all AI is coming to take your place. These people who are creating these AI systems and things, I just don't like it. So at CES 2026, they showed a bunch of craziness. And the more I went through these slides, the more I dug into my stance on AI. I just don't like it, bro. And I want to get your take on some of this stuff. Let me throw this up on the screen. I also want to activate the sound. And I just want to get your reaction to some of this shit.
I'll tell you something on a positive note with AI, but after you say it, after you go through it, I can't. If you shared anything, bro, have you shared anything?
What?
Have you? I thought you were gonna share something.
Oh shit! It ain't.
Yeah. But I'll give you some. I'll give you something. I'll give you something that's going to intrigue you a bit, or might make you a bit more happier in the context with AI. Go on, bro.
Shit don't make me happy.
You were talking about AI vision. Could you tell me about how that's baked in this year?
Our robots are a little more autonomous. So the AI takes the information it sees, what it's observing, and makes decisions based on that.
So it's basically trained on a number of human behaviors to be able to sort of interpret and see.
It can recognize human emotions. I'm not sure there's any other company in the world that has tied in hardware to being able to recognize human emotions. Our robots have the motorized wheel platform, more efficiency, but number two, we're the only guys that have humanoid robots that plug into the wall. So if you are an enterprise client, you don't necessarily care about the walking. What you care about is a robot that will work for you all day, all week. You can see here, she follows me, and you can see she's much more fluid than the one we had last year. This will be across all of our robots here next year. They'll be able to talk and recognize you. They'll be able to, read. We have David over here, our new, as he called him, our new smug robot.
He's got a little bit of an expression on his face. It's like a little bit of like superiority.
The fact that he evokes some emotion in you, I think is a good thing.
Yes.
The fact that a robot evokes emotion in you is a good thing, he says.
No, it's not really a good thing. All right, cool. I'm gonna give you some hard facts now. So, and I'm gonna read this to you. OpenAI faces it's basically some of these companies that have invested in AI are losing billions because they aren't seeing any real world improvements or developments within AI. That means that they thought AI would come in, revolutionize the company, streamline it, create new inventions, create new ideas. And what they're finding is since it's come in, a lot of people are using AI for memes, videos and content rather than what it's supposed to be used for its development infrastructure, for R&D and all that stuff. And
for
they're
taking jobs.
But it's not having the effect that they thought was having. So reportedly OpenAI reportedly lost 5 billion in costs because of AI, because it takes that much energy and that much space to run AI and development. And now we're seeing a reverse trend where companies are leaving AI or leaving the fact that AI is effective for their company and going back to human source. So That's the positive side of it, because rather than having research and development and medical development and medical care and infrastructure development and AI having implement there, they're not seeing any real advantage of having it, or real world advantage of having it, because people are using AI like people would use AI. It's in terms of content, in terms of memes, creating videos and stuff like that, and that's what they wasn't supposed to be used for. So now, even though we're seeing all this development in AI, it's costing too much for the businesses, and businesses are pulling out. That's what's been happening over the last year or so. So even though what you're go on.
I think it depends on who you're talking to.
Very much so.
But look at some of this bullshit. Color changing nails.
I saw that, bro. I saw that.
It's called Glide, and it's the world's first smart hair clipper. Once this clipper is connected with the feed band, and you can see this blend push out. When you put it up forward, and then you can see this blend changes the lens automatically. This we call it auto fade tag.
So are you programming?
Girl, shut up. It's a vacuum dog.
So bro,
You that lazy. It's making people lazy, bro. You need a robot to sweep the stairs. You that damn lazy.
This is one of the simplest mobile gamepads ever.
I don't think this really applies. Like, this is actually a good one, you know, a physical pad that you can hook up to your phone versus tapping buttons on the screen. I ain't got no problem with that. Look. Why don't you just buy a Polaroid, bro? Just buy a Polaroid. You can have a digital camera and analog camera too. It's okay. This is pointless, in my opinion.
This is what I'm trying to get at. It's reportedly that major companies are currently losing money on artificial intelligence due to the high infrastructure, training, and operational costs that outpace their revenue. Major AI firms like OpenAI have reported significant losses. Roughly 90% of businesses surveyed are not seeing a return in AI investment. So, bro,
you said that already.
No, but there's a massive negative effect on this, because
look. No. I got more bullshit to show.
Right, and then back. So Lollipop Star is a lollipop where, as you eat it, you start hearing the music, and you enjoy music while you're enjoying the lollipop.
Just put a set of headphones on.
What? A lollipop. Bro, how much that cost? What you do with it when you finish eating the candy?
Throw it away.
What are we doing?
Some of this is ridiculous.
Ray-Bans they trying to go extra, you know, they trying to pretty much turn the Ray-Ban glasses into like a headset type of deal.
Yeah,
I ain't got too big of a problem with that.
But first time in public, and as you can see, its walk is pretty natural and pretty smooth. We've partnered with our sister organization, the Robotics and AI Institute, to push the limits of natural walking just for this performance. And I think we've done something really special. We've also been at this robotics thing for a while, and we've learned that there's more to it than just copying nature. We can pick the best parts of what nature has to offer and do better in others. So as you can see, Atmosphere has joints that can move 360 degrees. This lets Atlas move even more efficiently than humans.
Only thing I want to see that is I want to see two robots do kung fu against each other. That's the only thing I want to see with that.
We had that in the 80s. Rock'em Sock'em Robots.
That's the one, bro.
Bro, the man said, take the best parts of nature and make it better. And then he said the robots are more efficient than humans. Why are we trying to replace ourselves?
Because let's be honest. Currently, to pay a human is probably going to be more expensive than have free labor from a robot. That's what it is, bro. And unfortunately, the tech is too costly at this moment in time. But if they streamline it, if it got streamlined, then we got to worry about it. That's what it is.
They will never get there. Not in our lifetime, I don't think. First of all, that's the first thing. Second of all, how much is one of them shits gonna cost? We got robots at my job. That shit costs millions of dollars a pop. Not walking animated shit like this. I'm just talking about, like little. Do y'all have like the cleaning robots in y'all service stations?
No, not yet.
You can go to any Quick Trip, probably in the United States, and see these little squares rolling around, and they talk like they got sensors on them, and hello, welcome to Quick Trip. I'm cleaning the floor. Watch out. And all this type, like, bro, yeah, watch out. You in the way.
Right. Let me break it down.
I just don't like it. Cool. I understand humans can be problematic. Excuse me, but I ain't with all this robot shit. I done seen Terminator too many times.
Skynet. How much you think? Okay, let's put it down to a physical figure now. If we say that robot's going to cost what? AI robot's going to cost $1 million. Let's just say 1 million, right, per robot. How what's the life expectancy of that robot for one, or how much does it cost, or what? How? No, let me rephrase this. Sorry. What's the work expectancy from a human? How many years does a human normally work?
You about to try to go where I'm not trying to go.
Okay, cool. I'm going to break it down because sometimes it's going to be easier just to hire a human than it is to buy a robot, because over the life work expectancy of a human, it'll be cheaper.
Well, humans quit. Humans get sick. Humans have emotions. But damn it, I'm a human. I'm for humans. I'm not for robots.
Okay, now let's flip it. Robots break down. Robots need repairs. Robots will actually malfunction. Robot software might break down. It might be hacked. All of that stuff. You still got to pay for it, and it might cost more. It might cost more to do that.
It's going to cost more. Definitely going to cost more, because ain't too many places where your insurance is going to cover your full medical needs. So you paying out of pocket. You paying some. They paying some.
It's not feasible at this moment in time. It's not feasible. So don't worry at this moment in time. The only people you got to worry about is the service people, where your waiters and people that work in like restaurants and waiters and stuff like that, because they are seen there. I know, but it's happening. It's happening though. That's where people get replaced.
Bro, we got automated ride share already. We got the fucking Waymo and Lyft. Lyft just introduced whatever their version of Waymo. Waymo is the automated Uber car. Lyft I just saw one the other day. They got their version out on the streets. I'm not with it, bro. Yeah. I'm not with it.
I like playing devil's advocate, because you say one thing, I say the negative side, you say the positive side. I like doing that with you. It's fun. And
I don't see. I mean, it's not that I don't see positives with this. But I'm just not with the replacing of people, bro. It's too many jobs getting cut. People need these jobs. And they are creating less jobs and cutting more jobs at the same time. It's counterproductive to society at large.
And I've said this before, and nobody's actually thought about this. And I've said this before to you offline, probably on the pod as well. As soon as you start replacing humans, you're taking tax money away from the actual system. As soon as you do that, it's going to take more money away from the stuff that we care about, and then the states are going to be like, oh, we actually need humans to work to actually produce money, to actually give the state money. And then it all falls down on itself, and that depends on if they actually use the tax money. That's a whole conspiracy theory as well. If they use the tax money that we pay for, or if it's a solution that we're about to find out, bro. We are literally going to about to find out.
Listen to the man when he's telling the truth, because it ain't like they gonna cut jobs and then pay the existing people more.
And they not going to tax the robots for working, even if they work 24/7.
And they not finna tax these corporations either.
So how are you going to function a state without tax money?
How, Sway?
Tell me, bro. How, Sway?
You ain't got the answer, Sway.
Because I see this already right this moment in time. If that happens, they will have to put a legislation in to say you got to have a percentage of humans working, and that when it comes down to that, bro, then you're gonna see chaos is gonna happen. Chaos will happen.
They're creating dystopia. I don't understand why motherfuckers act like they can't see it coming. The more automation, the less jobs, the population ain't getting smaller. Like, there are more babies being born than there are elderly people passing every day.
But bro, we see everything. This is why I say we see everything, because we logically break it down and foresee it. We do. This is why I always say this. We manifest and we see everything.
That's your
I believe it to be true. But two things before we carry on to the next subject. I had the same problem this week with the missus. She saw a Lego set of Dunk Lego set in store, and she goes, "Do you want these?" I said, "No, we just want the Jordan 1 versions." And then she goes, "Aren't these Jordan 1s?"
No, they're not.
They're not. It says Dunk on it, but I obviously the missus is not a sneakerhead like we are. She sees one sneaker which looks similar to the next sneaker, and she obviously thinks it's the same sneaker.
It's a hot top with a swoosh.
Yeah, exactly. Hot top with a swoosh, and then she thinks it's a Jordan 1. But I love her still, and she's still amazing, and she looks out for me all the time, which is amazing. Both our misses are doing. They're amazing people. I rate them. If you got a partner that looks out for you and is ride or die like our partners are, they're amazing people. Even contrary to what we said on the Patreon.
Why you even bring that up?
Shh. All right, last thing, because I want them to listen to the Patreon. Last thing is, it happened again, bro. I walked into the shop today, just literally 2 hours ago, and there was dirty socks and dirty slides, bro. I even took a picture to show you later after this podcast. Stop it now. Stop it now, please. It's horrible. It's horrible. Just put a pair of shoes on. It's freezing, bro. I'm like, why? Just stop it. It's not needed. It's not needed. Just put a pair of slip-ons on. Like any sneaker that you can slip on, just put it on and walk out. You don't need it. It's too cold.
It's in
you don't need frostbite.
Right now. It's in the 20s right now here. Y'all hear me sniffling. You know, I don't catch colds too easy. Like, I got allergies, but this ain't allergies. I actually got a cold right now. I've been taking cold medicine for the majority of this week. So yeah, it's nasty work out here. And y'all run around with socks and slides outside. I saw it. I've seen it too. I've seen it too. That's y'all, man. Hopefully y'all got y'all insurance paid up.
Hopefully. Some fingers will be dropping off if it gets colder. That's what I'm saying. Don't wear those socks and slides. Frostbite is a thing. If you don't believe it, trust me, it is. Ask the people that have got frostbite. Your fingers and toes will go blue. Just don't do it. It's not worth it.
Hypothermia is real.
Yes. Even though you don't believe in it, it will catch you.
It's gonna make a believer out of them. They ain't got to believe it now. They'll believe it when the doctor tell them they laying up there on the table talking about getting their parts cut.
Well, it'll be "I Believe I Can Freeze." That song, that's a new version of it. I believe I can freeze.
That's what I'm talking about. I know I believe it for sure. You ain't got to tell me twice. I can feel it. I was born in February.
God, let's do it, bro. Let's do it.
All right, first quick strike. We have here something very interesting. We've been getting it in bits and pieces over the past few weeks, but now it's a full-blown Nike Air Max 95 family reunion pack. What are your thoughts on these 4 sneakers from this pack, which are the I-95? The I-95 is the U.S. Is it New York or Detroit?
I think it might
can't
be
remember.
Baltimore.
Is it Baltimore?
One or two. I'm just checking. I'm just checking. Go on, keep
It's a all black bootish remix of the Air Max 95. We have the Atelier, which is the Paris colorway.
Yep.
We have the Hong Kong colorway, and we have the 211, which is the Shanghai colorway.
Yeah, the I-95 is the Baltimore colorway. Yeah,
Baltimore, gotcha.
Yeah, it's bro. We okay, cool. When they dropped the Air Max 95 at Atlanta and Toronto, we saw this coming. I knew there was gonna be a Paris version. And I know there's a London version coming as well. I didn't know there was gonna be a pack with the Paris version. This is fire, bro. This is absolute fire. The triple black variation I-95 is fire. What's the Paris version called again?
Atelier.
Atelier. That's totally dope, right? And then you've got the CO version, which is like similar to the Paris version. But the one that grabs me, bro, you know the one that grabs me. It's the Hong Kong version. That Hong Kong Air Max 95 Big Bubble is crazy, bro. Crazy. Because red is one of my favorite colors. I'm gonna be honest with you. And the green touches to that, that's crazy. I'm getting that. I'm definitely getting that.
Well, you have fun with that. This is... I do think it's a dope colorway. I do not enjoy the green with the red as much as Anish might think I did. He tried to call me out in the chat. Again, I do think it's dope, but that lime green against all that red and orange, I don't really enjoy. I ain't hating.
It's nice.
I ain't hating.
I like it. I like the way it contrasts off the red, if I'm honest. And the thing is, if you look at the graphics underneath the mesh, it's like they got the graphics on the outsole, on the back tab, in the insoles, and the actual underneath the mesh.
On the tongue too.
On the top, yeah, it's a crazy sneaker, bro. I like it. Off the bat, I liked it on feet. It looks crazy.
Yeah, it's definitely a bold, breathtaking colorway at first glance, but the more I look at it, the more I feel like, yeah, I don't really need that. My favorite one out of the pack is the 211, which is the Paris colorway. The perforations, not the Paris, the Shanghai colorway. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Shanghai. Yeah.
That silver on that black. I said this when I first saw this colorway. The 110 Lab posted it about a week or so ago on Instagram, and this was the one I really liked the most. I'm a little bit scared of all that white on the top, or all that bright silver, cool gray, and this colorway. It reminds me almost of the Sketch Air Max 95.
I'm intrigued to see what the material is going to be with the perforation. Like, is it just nubuck? Is it suede?
It looks like a ballistic mesh or a canvas almost.
Yeah.
Kind of remind me of the Works Out 95 uppers.
Yep. Sorry about that.
But this is my favorite colorway out of the pack. Don't know if I'll really be able to get my hands on them because we have yet to get all the release information. Everything that I'm seeing is saying Nike.com or sneakers, but with this being a regional pack, I'm thinking they're going to release in their respective regions. So if you're not in the region for the colorway that you like the most, you might have to go the resale route. And something telling me ain't none of these going to be on the cheap side.
No.
I think that Hong Kong pair is going to probably be the most expensive. They all retail for $200, depending on where you are. And we already got some resale pricing on some of them. But yeah, I ain't trying to dip into the resale market for something like this because it's going to be a pretty penny either way for either colorway.
It's a fire pack. They definitely killed that. Like they came out and they're making statements. They're literally making statements. And a few years ago, I was talking to one of the bros at the retailers, and he was. I think we mentioned it on the pod as well. I didn't say names because obviously we're not connected. We're still connected. We talk to people. We talk to right people in right locations. And me and Scott went and actually talked to him because of the size release. And he said Air Max 95. I think this was in 2023. Air Max 95 in 2024. Expect a lot. And then we saw it 2024, 2025. We got the OG. 2026. We have so much more coming. It's crazy. It's 95, 95, 95 again, which is crazy. And this is not the end. This is just not the end. Because the outcry in London is, where is the London version? I'm just all the big platforms here are saying, where's the London version? And if they did a pack with that whole spectrum, I think they might do maybe a couple for one for London, maybe one for Liverpool, because Liverpool's got a big community in the Air Max 95s. Bro, there's more coming. I'm telling you, there's more coming.
Well, y'all already got the Birmingham undefeated release. Y'all got the Liverpool FC release last year with the big bubble.
Yep.
I think only thing that's left for y'all is a London pair, a City Pack pair. But I think they definitely need to give y'all something to represent the whole 110.
Yep.
100%. The 110 moniker. Definitely.
They gave us the Offspring retail version as well, which was £60. Yeah. So you've got that variation in your rotation.
Talking about the Sun.
The Sun. Oh no, sorry, my bad. I've got that confused. I've got that confused in the 95. No, so they do need to do a 95. They need to do a 95
right
for London. For sure. Thank you for correcting me. But they need to do a London version for sure, bro. Because the anticipation for that is going to go crazy. It's going to go crazy.
Yeah. And while we on 95s, go ahead.
They could do a Netherlands version. Pat 95 Netherlands version. We were talking about that last week, how they could potentially change that. Because I know Marcel is sitting in probably Netherlands, listening to this and thinking, what about Netherlands? What about Holland? Bro, there's so much potential. So Europe loves 95s.
Mars ain't commenting like that right now, though. I don't think. Because if he was, we would probably be hearing from him more about what he picking up. Shout out to Mars. But
shout out to Mars.
I'm with you on that, too. But London definitely needs a 110. Like they giving these the 211 Hong Kong, Shanghai. there needs to be an Air Max 95 110 that's a London exclusive that one of y'all can buy for me and send over. Thank you.
For sure, we got you, bro. But wouldn't it be crazy if they went to all the this is oh hold on
not to be used without the express ring conceal the Shoot Dog podcast.
Even though it's their silhouette, this is our idea. It wouldn't be crazy if they actually went to all the big retailers like Size, Offspring, Foot Patrol, and did a competition for an Air Max 95, and did get them to design it and dropped a
Offspring pack. Don't deserve nothing.
but they gave a London pack, retailer's London pack, and just dropped it. That would go crazy. If you did 4 for Paris, Baltimore, Hong Kong, and Seoul, and you know how big Air Max 95s are in London, and you did a whole pack for London with 4 variations with 4 different retailers, that will go crazy. That's just an idea.
Offspring don't deserve nothing. Hold on. Offspring don't deserve nothing. While we're on 95s, that pair that we talked about a couple of weeks ago, or that you brought up a couple of weeks ago, that looked burgundy is actually brown.
Oh, okay, yeah, I saw that.
Baroque brown. They're doing a whole pack. I'm cool, bro. Nah.
It dropped to Nike.com over here, I think.
It's loaded on sneakers with a Baroque brown Vomero, and there's another sneaker that I can't remember right offhand. I'm cool on those. I'm on my both pairs of all 3, but I got both pairs of brown A Ma Maniére 95s. I'm cool on brown 95s right now. Even though both the A Ma Maniére pairs are the smaller bubble, I don't need those, man.
You know what I have been wearing recently? It's been the Air Max 95 SB Customs. I've been rocking that like crazy, bro. It is so comfortable. So comfortable.
There's Cacao Wow, Vomero, the new Vomero. There's also Vomero 5. There's a Nike DN Baroque Brown and the 95 Baroque Brown. I'm cool on all those. Yeah, I'm good. I don't need no more brown 95s. It's hard enough to match stuff up with the A Ma Maniére 95s. My nose is running like a waterfall right now. It's getting on my nerves. And I'm not finna pause every time I get ready to wipe my nose. Y'all just have to deal with it. But
soldiering through, that's what we do. Soldiering through.
Next quick strike.
Hey. So, Anta just bought 29.06%. Let's be specific. That's $1.8 billion worth of stake in Puma. Obviously, we know Anta is the biggest sporting product brand in China. And now they've just made, like we say, chess move. Now they've just made a major chess move and bought a stake in Puma. What's your thoughts, bro?
I think it's primarily a marketing move. I think this is a way for Anta to have flagships, because I feel like with this move, we're going to begin to see Anta products in Puma stores. I think with the added financial backing, because Puma was in trouble. We've been hearing rumors about Puma being in trouble, possibly being bought out outright. I feel like Anta said, you know what, we're not going to try to buy the whole company and, do the whole crossover thing like Adidas tried to do with Reebok. I think, yeah, like I said, we're going to start seeing more Puma stores. We already have Puma outlets here. I haven't seen like a proper Puma retail store, but I do see the Puma outlets here and there. And it's a way to get more product in store for Anta.
I think that's a good move. I think you're right there. I think it's a positive move. They've already come out and said they have no intention of actually buying or doing a buyout for Puma, which is what Anta says, and it actually reiterates what you just said. I think also. Do you think there's a possibility that we may get LaMelo Ball come and do some stuff at Anta and Kyrie do stuff at Puma, or do you think they're going to keep that sector separate? Because they could potentially, because obviously if you bought a stake, 29% or roughly 29% is quite a big stake, spending 1.8 billion. Obviously, I think the strategy is what you just said it is, which is getting Anta shoes, and especially with Kyrie Irving doing what he's doing with Anta. And if they do recruit more athletes and they do make more basketball sneakers and leisure sneakers to get that brand over into the European market and even in the States, there is potential for that. And that I think that's what the move is. But is there a potential for further collaborations between athletes from Puma and from Anta?
I think it's... I want to say no, but it's a good possibility. With Kyrie Irving being not the only athlete signed to Anta, but the biggest athlete, the most notable athlete, the biggest star athlete in basketball that's signed to Anta, along with guys like Klay Thompson and some others. It's possible. I don't know if Kyrie and LaMelo have a personal relationship or business relationship for that matter, but they kind of in bed with each other now by default just because of Anta's investment into Puma. I think it would behoove them both to integrate with each other, if not doing a collab, maybe doing like a pack.
That could be a possibility. That could be a massive possibility.
But I think this move for Anta is in direct competition with Li-Ning. Because I think Li-Ning is the biggest company. I haven't done no research on it. I think Li-Ning may have more of the market share than Anta, or had more of the market share than Anta at some point. Because before Kyrie Irving went to Anta, it was all about Li-Ning and Dwayne Wade going over there to sign. And so we know LJ. LJ loves the basketball shoes. He shops with both brands, but we didn't see him shop with Anta as much. We saw him with a lot of Wades. We saw him with other Li-Ning products, and it wasn't really until Kyrie Irving went to Anta and added, his stardom to the brand and gave them more credibility and started coming out with new silhouettes that Anta kind of blew up more.
I just looked at it. Anta commands 23% of the market share, while Li-Ning actually has approximately 9.4%. So the Anta is the biggest.
Okay,
that's why I said it was the biggest sporting product brand in China, because I think that comes from the popularity with Kyrie anyway, and I think they've been upping their game over the years. This
has been years now.
It's been years now.
At least 3 years now, because Kyrie is on his third signature sneaker. It didn't take long for him to get the first one compared to athletes signing with other brands. For Kate Cunningham been with Nike for years. Zion had been with Jordan for a couple of years before he got his first one.
think Anta took the opportunity to know that they had a big superstar coming on board, and Kyrie Irving is still a big superstar. And they knew what happened with Nike, and they snapped him up and then gave him a silhouette straight away because they knew the marketing was there for an athlete like that. And now our free signature sneakers down. They've actually bought a stake in Puma, which is crazy, 29% in Puma. That gives us leverage. That gives them leverage in the European market as well as other markets to actually get their sneakers in. Now, the question is, the two questions I have for you now is tech. Are they going to share tech? Are they going to share information? Are they going to merge some tech information from Puma and who? I think it benefits both companies if they did that. And second question is, do Ant have more draw power now since this merger for getting more athletes on board, more superstars on board?
The second question is relative. And I think it depends on the next point I was going to make is,
go on.
Does Anta now go into other sports? Do they go into soccer, football? Do they go into racing? Because Puma is, they good in racing. They good in soccer. You know what I'm saying? So does Anta do that?
And this is where you start merging techs. This is why I said the question.
But Puma ain't got no tech to boast like that.
Not merging tech, but merging business strategies. Now it's like, because Anta's next move is. Yeah, Anta's next move should be, and if you run a business, and if I was a CEO of that business, I'd be like, we have basketball unlocked. Let's expand the basketball range a bit more, get some more superstars. And this is why I said this. There is a free agent we talk about constantly on this podcast that did wear an Anta sneaker last week.
So
I don't think it's a possibility yet, but there's a bigger draw now. That's a strategy. And the other strategies might be, do we go into football? Do we go into the NFL? Do we go into racing? Do we go into track field? And do we go into other sporting stuff? So that is a massive possibility to build a brand. Massive.
It remains to be seen, but definitely a big move. I think it's going to shake things up for not only Puma, but other brands as well. It's something to pay attention to.
I think the first move is to get the sneakers in widely available so that you get the revenue up. You increase the revenue that you actually have. I think
that's the major. Yeah, that's the major advantage.
And then maybe 2 to 3 years, you think about the strategy should be, let's get our revenue up. And in the meantime, let's plan for the future. In 2 to 3 years, this is what we want to be doing. And in 2 to 3 years, let's go and do that once the revenue's up there. And that's what the strategy is.
Kyrie Irving ain't going to play forever. They're going to have to get some young star power.
Exactly.
Kyrie already in his mid-30s.
Yeah, and that's where the draw power comes in, by owning that and by getting the revenue to actually invest in new superstars or new athletes within the NFL, and then start developing different regions and different sporting lines or the sporting categories, and then building that up, because that's a move. I was surprised to see that this week.
I don't know about NFL, but NBA is their target market just because Kyrie. Like, I don't know if they'll be able to break into football, but soccer football, I think, is a possibility just because of the connection with Puma. And like I said before, auto racing and probably track and field also. They could probably do some, make some headway in those sports. But they got a long way to go as far as really cracking into this American market the way they want to.
Yeah, for sure. You're looking at 10-year strategy. You have to think about the longevity of your athlete. For one, obviously you said Kyrie is in his mid-30s. Now I think this is the reason why they've actually pulled that move off, and to increase their revenue, and to therefore to look for source new athletes and new stars to actually base their range on. And then if they do that, they're in the win-win pretty much.
Yeah, and y'all don't have a big basketball market over there, so
no.
It ain't gonna make that much noise over there for y'all. Kyrie Irving is 33 right now. He'll be 34 this year in March. So, and it's still unknown whether he'll be able to play this season or not. So we'll see.
Okay, Puma. This is a big one. Puma have got a big stake in the Jamaican sprint team. We know that already. Jamaica.
That's why I said track and field and soccer, because Jamaica, those are two big sports.
And you know how we don't even need to talk about Jamaican sprinters. They are absolutely crazy. Now, if Antas have eyes on that and they start maneuvering in that market, yeah. Anta's on the up and up, 100% up and up, bro.
Yeah. Next quick strike.
Hey.
I ain't gonna say I'm gonna watch that closely, but it's something to pay attention to.
Yeah, something to pay attention to, definitely. GR resellers.
I don't want to. I did enough ranting last week, but it was already too late. It was already too late. Y'all think I just be talking out the side of my neck. Y'all think Q don't know nothing. Q ain't did shit. Q ain't seen shit. I've seen y'all with rooms full of boxes that y'all cannot move. Not because they heavy. Not because they full of cement or concrete.
I thought they were bricks.
They are indeed bricks. They are indeed bricks. In y'all's terminology. See, because as heads, I know some heads throw that phrase brick around. I don't like to throw it around. We like to say sitting.
Yeah, sitting.
Because sitting is a positive connotation. Brick has a negative connotation. Brick means, they ain't worth trying to flip. Skippy.
When I think of bricks, especially when people say bricks, it's like, that's like a ton of bricks. And the ton of bricks is heavy to move. You know, bro, it's a ton of bricks. It's not going to move. It's going to stay where it is. And that's the negative connotation to that.
Why ain't nobody tell this fucking loser over here? Sneaker reseller loses $8K holding Black Cat foals. Listen to this stupid motherfucker talk.
Through the year, so I bought 100-something pairs back in November, and they finally just landed. I paid $325 each. If you guys take...
Wait. You paid what, dumbass? $320-something he paid each for Black Cat foals. Hold on. Can I get this shit to start over?
Go on.
Nah, it's gonna stay
go
there.
back.
I'll look at the pricing right now on StockX. I think these are going for about like $280. So after fee.
Look at his background, ladies and gentlemen.
It's got Yeezys.
TJ.
You said that last week. Come on. Say it again, bro.
TJ.
Mm-hmm.
What did I say last week about them brown boxes?
Go take them out now. Go wear your sneakers.
Put them on.
You got Yeezy. Put it on. Put them on.
Why? Why did I say that, TJ?
Because you know there's resellers out there got Yeezys that are sitting that they cannot sell.
Stacks and stacks of. He continues.
I'm gonna be netting about like 245. Honestly, at this point, I think I might just hold them. You know, it is Black Cat Jordan 4. The last pair did really well, so currently quote unquote down. I haven't sold them yet, but I'm currently down.
Okay, let me tell you something. This reseller doesn't do his research. This reseller doesn't know how to maneuver in the market at all. This reseller has gone on previous releases, and we know what happens with previous releases. So now when did the last Black Cats come out? It was a couple of years ago, wasn't it? And it sold out. It just disappeared, and the pairs were going for crazy numbers. We're talking about 600, 700. That was crazy numbers. So he relied on that value without doing his due negligence on what was coming, because we knew due diligence. You know, he was negligent.
No, he did do negligence. That's what he did.
He did do negligence, because if he did his due diligence, he would have known. He would have known, for one, when the Black Cats returned. And when Nike saw the original release go for 6, 7, 8, whatever the crazy amount was, they were going to drop it, and they were going to drop mass pairs. If you're a reseller, you need to know how to move in the market. If you're a reseller, you need to know the quantity and the hype behind the pairs. There was hype behind that Black Cat. But me and Scott sat there and said to each other, this sneaker is going to go maybe 50 to 60 pounds over retail. We knew that. So how are you not doing your research to know that for a fact? And you're paying $320? 4 pairs of Black Cats, because you thought the price. Yeah, you thought that price was gonna hit 600-700, and you was gonna bank. Let me tell you one fact, right? One fact. Did you not see some of these? Did you not see the SB, Blue SB4, sit there and go on sale? Did you not see some of these 4s that weren't collaborations go on sale? Were you not worried? Did you not? And the shout about the ones as well. Another one. Did you not see the hype behind the 4s die in front of your eyes last year? Did you not see that? Except for the Brick by Bricks and the undefeated 4s, every other Jordan 4 pretty much sat. Even the Flight 4s that came out this year, we said that's sitting, that's going on sale.
On sale.
We knew that. Right now it's on sale. We knew that. How are you trying to make money in a market that you know nothing about? Because we sneakerheads know that. This is the difference between a sneakerhead and a reseller. When you think about the money, you're gonna lose money. When you actually love sneakers and you actually listen to us and you actually maneuver properly, you actually will make the money that you want. But this is not about resale. We're not about resale. We're passionate about our sneakers. So we see the market, we move with the market, and we know exactly what's gonna happen with the market 90% of the time.
In the words,
you are a culture vulture, and you got what was coming to you. Simple as.
Words of Tony Montana's high ass. You stupid fuck. Look at you now.
That's the one. That's the one, bro. How did you do? What did you do? What did you do?
In the immortal words of DJ Khaled, punk ass, congratulations. You played this. Hold on.
Another reseller. Bro, it's been happening time and time again over the last couple of years because they still think there's money where there's not money. You could hold those pairs. You could hold those pairs for the next 3 to 4 years and you might make your money back.
Let him finish. Let's let him finish.
On about $50 per pair, maybe after fees, $65 per pair. So yeah, if someone can give me a good offer on them, maybe we could work, but I'm just considering holding these for all of 2026, maybe until 2027 for Christmas. And yeah, hopefully this is a shoe of the year and it does really well.
Sorry?
You thought this was going to be shoe of the year? You thought... Hold on. Bring me back, bro. You thought... Hold on. The Undefeated 4s came out. The Brick by Bricks came out. The Tokyo 5s came out.
Neon 95.
The Neon 95. The Pharrell Jellyfishes came out. And you thought the Black Cats were going to be sneaking... You can't make this up. You cannot make this up.
It wasn't sneaking on the last time they came out. In no world will an all-black Jordan anything be sneaker. The Gammas barely made people's list. And you thought
the Soulfly 3s wasn't even on that list, and that's a better sneaker. That's a better sneaker than the Black Cat 4s.
Hold on, where my list at? Where my list? I still got my list sitting here too. Black Metallic 5s did way better than the Black Cat 4s.
You should have invested your money on the Black Metallic 5s. That resale's gone crazy.
Infinite Archive 17s. Nah, player. Nah.
The player played himself, and that's crazy. That's crazy.
Let's quit.
Sheesh. Yeah, bro. We gotta move up to the subject. Talking about resale. Alright, this has been random. This week's been random because we thought the Costco Dunks wasn't gonna come out, right? And today, on Friday, what happened, bro? The Costco Dunks just shock dropped at Costco at certain locations. No, that's how you do it, really.
It was just in stock all of a sudden.
Yeah, it just came out. All of a sudden, it just came through. I'm trying to pull up the post on it. It just came through. And that was just ridiculous.
I can imagine the line full of resellers signing up for Costco cars.
Oh, no. By the way, this is the locations, right? It came out in California, the three locations in California. Came out in Hawaii, came out in Nevada, came out in New York in 2 locations, came out in Oregon in 2 locations, came out in Washington in 2 locations. And there were queues.
That's Washington State?
Yeah, I think so. Let me see. Yeah. How do I go back? Let me get the list back up.
Where's the arrow? I was going to say, you're missing the arrow.
Yeah, I have to expand the screen.
Yeah, that's
Washington State. Yeah. So yeah, bro, like there was loads of these. It's a generic grey sneaker. It's with Costco and Kirkland sinks on it and stuff like that. It's okay if you want it. I actually, to be honest, I was in Costco. I've got a Costco card. I was in Costco the other day, and I did actually try and look for it, but it wasn't there. I don't think it's coming out in London. I was curious to see what it was going to look like and what the materials are like. So I'm never going to buy it because I'm not a Dunk Low guy anyway. So, but it just dropped. Basically, today, supposedly 500 pairs at each store dropped randomly, and yeah.
I can think of probably 5 different ways to make that shoe better, but I ain't gonna hate if you like. But
there was people out there. There was queues for it. I saw lines for it as well. So people got pairs.
Everybody who I saw looking at them shoes had on a Costco uniform.
Employees. There you go.
Those are Look at the people walking away, walking past him. Look, he talking about nah. he gave nah.
Nah, but sneakers actually, some sneakers actually went to the Costco store and picked up their pairs, and they're obviously going to do the reviews. Like you said, this
store.
Yeah. But it dropped $135. It dropped. It has employee card members. It's got employee membership card as well with photos on it. Obviously, it's doing its thing. It's going to do its thing. But yeah, that was a random one. A lot of people for some reason were super hyped about the release of how they released it. The shock dropped it. The fact that they shock dropped it, and people were like, oh yeah, this is bringing back the hype for sneakers, and it's good to see that they've actually done this, and they're limited to stores, and you have to have a Costco card to go in to get the sneakers, stuff like that. Obviously the resale is going to be crazy on them because obviously the only people that got Costco cards can actually buy them, but and sneakers probably want them, so
buy what you like, buy what you like.
That's the one, bro. What do you think though, in your honest opinion? What do you think of the release?
Yeah.
It was strange that 2 weeks back they said we don't know the release date and it was probably going to get cancelled, and 2 weeks later it's like, there you go, there's 500 pairs on each store.
Publicity stunt.
Yeah.
Now I feel pretty good in calling that fake ignorance. I think it was fake ignorance, and they knew, or based on that prognostication, that was a big word too, I pulled it out my ass. Based on that prognostication, they said, you know what? Let's just pick some high traffic stores and drop them off.
Yeah. Just
and they'll sell through. Like, don't take my dislike for the shoe as gospel. Like, of course people gonna buy them. It's a SB Dunk Low, and they dropped them in places where people skate.
Yeah,
like,
which is good.
If you know the history of skating, all them West Coast states, Washington, California, they skate. You know what I'm saying? They skate in Oregon. Like, what was the other? New York? They skate in New York. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's going to work. They're going to sell through. They might not fly out the door in the way that Nike and Costco would like for them to. Just based on some of the video responses that we saw, you know, the guy throwing up the throat cut symbol, or the fact that there was a giant, probably 10 pallets worth of sneakers sitting there. They're going to sell out, and it's going to be okay. Hopefully people that like them can get a pair for a good price. And hopefully I think old boy who bought all them black cats will stay far away from them.
Yo, bro, he's going to learn a lesson. He's learned a lesson. You know what? This is the best thing my missus has said to me over the years. People who don't listen must feel. And that is the best saying she's ever told me. Because if you don't listen to advice, if you don't do your research, if you don't do your knowledge check, there's only one thing that's going to happen to you. You will learn and you will feel. And that's the best advice she's ever given me in my life, is if you don't listen, you must feel.
Hey,
simple as that. And he felt.
You remember what you sent me the other day?
What's that?
Some people think and some people feel.
Yeah, that's the one.
Some people go off logic, some people go off emotion.
Exactly. But also, yeah, there's the states they actually sold them in is California, which is 3 places: California, Hawaii, New York, obviously Washington.
They're skating Hawaii too.
Oregon. Yeah, exactly that. It'll be interesting to see whether these releases are actually limited to the States, because there are Costco in London as well. I'll be visiting during Valentine's as well, because I'm gonna get up for the Super Bowl party.
Don't say the V word.
Oh,
unless we're talking about the shoes.
there have been some weird shoes recently as well. But yeah, I'll be gearing up for Super Bowl party, so I'll be going to Costco to get some food as well. They got some nice food there as well, which is great. Yeah.
Don't bring up the V word, bro.
Right. Let's go to the next
We'll
one.
talk about it after.
Yeah.
Next quick strike. This is gonna be a real quick one and a real easy one. For me. I'll let you say whatever you gotta say. A Ma Maniére Nike V5 runner. $95 GR. Walk in any footwear store and find colorways. Don't get me wrong. It's been a hit for Nike. The Vomero line is a winner for Nike. This V5 runner is an alternate version of the Vomero 5, like a new age version of the Vomero 5. The GR colorways have been good. They have been selling well. I love seeing A Ma Maniére grab this silhouette and do this unique colorway. Minimal A Ma Maniére branding on the colorway.
I love the colors on this. The colors are out there, man. I love the colors on this.
Light carbon, desert khaki, fig, aviator gray is the colorway. Supposedly dropping sometime in spring 26. This is an early rollout, being that we ain't even got in February yet. I wish A Ma Maniére would have stuck with I'm gonna show it to you this week and drop it next week strategy.
Yeah.
Seem like they're starting to go away from that with the most recent 4s and the 6s and the last pair of 5s that they dropped. We're starting to see them official pictures earlier and earlier. I really like this. And I hope for the future A Ma Maniére continues to grab more inconspicuous silhouettes and do these wild colorways. This is quite a bit of a departure from the A Ma Maniére signature colorways with the diffuse blue or brown or burgundy.
Oh yeah, all that kind of photon dust colorway. Yeah.
Photon dust, yeah, that's what they've been doing the last year or so. So yeah, I really the photon dust is. You can kind of see it. You can see the A Ma Maniére DNA because all those colors that I mentioned and the photon dust, like you mentioned, they're all kind of there in some way, shape, or form. But I really, really like this from them.
Do you want me to add some more volume onto that?
If you care to.
This is not the only one. Apparently, there's 7 of them.
Huh?
Apparently, there's 7 variations of this runner.
7 colorways of A Ma Maniére.
That's the rumor. That apparently this is just the first one. So the rollout could be we might see every month leading up to springtime. We might see different colorways. This is the first one. This is the gray variation. $95, which is probably £80, is a crazy low price for that colorway. Some people saying it's doing a lot too much in terms of color. Some people is absolutely gonna love this up because for runners, that's gone. I think A Ma Maniére attaching the name to the V5 runner. This is going to disappear, bro, and that because of the price itself. And if there's 7 variations, of this, they're out of it, bro. Absolutely out of it. Depends on the colorways, but that's what I heard. There's 7 variations of this. If that comes into fruition, we'll see. But that's the rumor at this moment in time. And take that with a pinch of salt because rumors can be misleading. Well, that's the rumor at this moment in time. There's more pairs. This is just the first one.
I like that. And let me say this now. This is a direct shot at New Balance and Asics.
Thank you. I was thinking it and you just said it. This is how we sync in the podcast. I was literally saying to myself in my brain, $95 for this is stepping on that New Balance and Asics vibe.
Oh, yeah.
Easily with A Ma Maniére. And you said it. You said it, bro. That's crazy.
And you know what's so funny about that? The Whitaker Group does collaborations with New Balance.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, A Ma Maniére is just one part of it. They got 3 other brands that they use for collaboration. Social Status and A Ma Maniére are the more notable brands, but APB and I can't even remember the name of whatever that last New Balance collab was, but Prosper. And and they did an offshoot with New Balance. I can't remember what they called it though. But yeah, I like this.
You know, the other crazy thing about this is they could have made this $135 or $150 because it's a collaboration, bro. Collaborations get the high end prices, the better materials, the notoriety, the hype behind it. Nah, we're gonna make it $95. So you know what? It's not gonna hurt your pockets. You know what? You can go and buy it. We can give you a nice little colorway. You can run in it. Could just give you the same take. It might have premium materials in it, but no, we're gonna make it $95. It's to be seen if the material is gonna be good on it, because we know A Ma Maniére, they like to bring the best materials to actually the actual sneakers. But it's $95, bro. That's a step.
Well, it's a Mesh Boy special.
Mm-hmm. And
the most they did to it was add some metallic elements to it. It's all mesh and cotton. So yeah, I want these. I do want these.
That's another chess move. And it's all about chess moves today. All about chess moves.
Yeah, it looked like a little bit of leather on it. Or that could be plastic. That might be plastic, actually. Could be either or. I can't really tell from these pictures. Here on this. Yeah, it could be leather. It could be plastic. But either way, I want
crazy. The colors on this is crazy. That's the thing. I like them a lot. The colors on this is crazy.
This one of them tacky whatever. Good, ugly, wearing with anything type of shoes.
That's your phrase. Good, ugly is your phrase, bro. That's the phrase I was looking for. The army green on the midsole is beautiful, bro.
It reminds me of the Bowerman P6000.
Mm-hmm.
The ones I got. The coconut milk.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want these. Even if I don't wear them but one time or twice throughout the season, I think I want these.
Yeah.
I got some.
Yeah, you're already thinking. You're already thinking. You're rubbing your hand to your thinking. Yeah. But bro, that's only one. If the rumor is true, that's only one. Imagine all the other colorways. Imagine how much different things they could do with all of the 6 of those if there's 7 coming. That's not even worth contemplating.
Next quick strike.
All right, cool. Bin, bro, what a bin doing, man? we know we got a bin 6 coming. Apparently, in actual fact, we knew there was a bin 7 coming as well. We know that.
And a 5. And a 2.
And a 5. Yeah. But the whole bin range is coming back. But now, bro, we find out there's a bin 4 as well. A bin 4 coming as well. I'm trying to pull up the pictures. Hold on. I did not get rid of this. I've not got rid of this. Hold on. 2 seconds. A bin 4, which is a cowboy infused. I'm gonna pull up the bin 3 first. Apparently this is what the mock-up is. I'm just gonna show the mock-up. The color rumor is supposed to be. Let me just remove this and add this. The color rumor is supposed to be a red variation with a cream out. So this is these sneakerheads rumored colorway. Now, bro, the bin 4 is supposed to look
similar colorway.
Yeah, but it's supposed to look like, rumored to look like a brown variation, a cowboy infused variation, or a cowboy themed variation. So, and obviously we know there's going to be like maybe 23,000 pairs. It's the colorways inspired by the Wild Wild West, featuring a fauna brown multicolor palette. That's what the actual description is. Obviously, we know it's going to have luxury material. It's apparently coming out on Boxing Day. That's the rumor this year. So we're a whole year out, 10 months or 11 months out on this release. Speaking of, and what's your thoughts, bro? Yeehaw!
I'm cool.
It's going to come with premium materials. All of these bins are premium materials. All of these bins will probably be 23,000 pairs. They're going to be retailing for like 300
plus.
Yeah, 300 plus. 355 is the rumor for both of these pairs. Yeah, so premium materials, premium range. What else did you expect from the bin range? Because we know, if you knew about the bin range, it's always been a premium. And Cam's got the old 5 bins. Just ridiculous, bro. The materials are ridiculous on them.
Only ones I'm really interested in are the rumored bin 10s and possible bin 5. I'm cool on everything. Well, maybe a 2. Maybe, depending on what they do with it. It's got to be black, though. If it ain't black, I'm cool.
I thought you was going to say if it ain't black, it's just whack. But you're cool.
Nah, I ain't going to do that.
No.
I ain't going to call them whack. I can't call none of the bins whack, even if it's not something that I would rock.
Yeah. The bin... Go.
I was just going to say the quality on them all justifies... Yeah.
It's going to, if you know the bin range, you're talking premium Italian leather on them. You're talking about just the wax stamp on them. Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's not a normal sneaker. This is why the price is $355 or $300 plus. It's not a normal sneaker. It's not normal. Don't treat this as a normal sneaker. Don't complain about the price. It is the Jordan bin range. Like, don't even think bin is in the trash bin. It is premium sneakers. Hype be special. Like I think pretty much all the range has been idolized as 23,000 pairs because of the jersey of Michael Jordan's number 23. So all of that ties back into this bin range. It is just craziness. Forget about the premium range that Jordan brand does, which is a bit more high in quality and a bit more pricey. You're probably talking about maybe $250 or so. That's not this is the bin 23 range we're talking about.
And let me say this too, off the back of that. Just because it says made in Italy don't mean everything come from Italy.
Yeah, that's the other thing you need to add, yeah.
So sometimes we got to take some of this stuff with a grain of salt. However, quality is quality. And from what I've heard from every bin Jordan owner, quality is top notch. Not just the material quality, but the manufacturing quality, and you ain't finna get it for less than retail. I'm sorry. I don't care what you think of it. I don't care how you feel about the colorway. It's not gonna be less than retail. And the only way you can get it for retail is to get it for retail.
This is the key word in terms of the signature details, and we know about the red wax stamp, it's signifying high quality craftsmanship. That phrase is the key word that you need to realize why this is an expensive sneaker. This is not you are not going to get any quality issues with this sneaker.
Yeah, that part. Yeah, I mean, you better off going and try to rip the leather off a cow yourself.
Yeah, and try to make it.
Yeah, this ain't no luxury brand collab. This ain't none of that. It's just the material quality is higher, the production quality is higher, the retail amount is limited. Like anything you can think of to justify the price, if you're a sneakerhead, if you're a hype beast, it's there.
Look, this is how they will inspect normal sneakers. This is how they inspect the bin 23. They'll get the magnifying glass out and inspect every single corner. Why have you got tissue paper? Because you'll be wiping your nose. You inspect every single aspect of that sneaker. Every single stitch is going to be under surveillance.
They're gonna wipe their nose on these shoes. I'm talking about the street term wipe their nose.
Yeah.
Jordan Brand and Nike are going to wipe their nose on these sneakers, meaning they're gonna kill these. So if you're looking to get them, go for what you know. It's gonna always be difficult to get a bin, but I'm just glad the bin series is back. We've been looking for it. We've been asking for it. Restoring the feeling, man. They're restoring the feeling.
I think Cam got his bin. He managed to get 2 bin 5s over the last couple of years.
He traded in a whole bunch of sneakers to get them.
I think he got them for a good price, and I think that good price was maybe $900.
I thought it was 5 and some change plus some other sneakers.
It might be both of them.
He made a bunch of flips to get one of them. Like he kept flipping up, so he might have flipped somewhere between 10 and 15 sneakers plus some cash to get both pairs. And they ain't talking about no Panda Dunks or no.
We're talking about Travis's. We're talking about a lot of hype. And this
Virgil Dunks and stuff like that.
Yep, we're not talking about no average sneaker. Can move seriously, and shout out to Gandalf the Great. Can move seriously. Can move really seriously, and he respects that sneaker, and that means a lot. Because if you're willing to trade in Off-Whites and Travis's for a bin 23, that's how special that sneaker is.
And just love for Kicks. Go ask him.
Kicks,
ask him for yourself. LUV_4_Kicks. If you think we lying.
Yeah, go for the bro.
And go back and watch the episodes where we feature him. He tells some of those stories.
He drops some knowledge. He's a very knowledgeable guy. He drops some knowledge. Absolute knowledge. All right, cool. Yeah. Let's go to the next segment, bro. Because you know what it is.
I think so. Let me see.
When resale is too high.
Damn resellers. Order.
When hype beats go too far.
These damn hype beasts. Order in the court. Order.
When the back door opens.
Guilty.
It's time for
order in the court.
The sneaker court of public
Guilty.
opinion.
Guilty, or maybe not guilty, but drama for sure this week because I was gonna say with me, I will start this again. Right, Guilty, but this is a sneaker court public. I'm on drug it. A sneaker court public opinion with me, judge, public opinion, and execution. I lost my thoughts because I actually went straight to the subject. Apologies for that. But that's the first time you ever see me start like that. But
no, it's not.
Yeah, probably not. But I always get sneaker court a bit messed up. But it's drama. It's drama this week. I'm actually looking at you trying to get your schema. I can
barely put it on, bro. I'm sick, dog. Like I don't want to.
I understand that one. I understand that one.
Like, when I picked it up, it was already out of whack. Like, too much.
We disorganized.
This is what you get for recording live segments, man.
This segment's this is a bit disorganized this week, but it's drama this week because the owner of Blitz is suing the LAPD and Nike for a substantial amount because he said that the LAPD raided his store and took sneakers illegally and all sneakers that weren't a part of the actual raid. And do you wanna dive into it a bit more, bro?
Yeah, no, everything was a part of the raid.
They took everything, bro.
He pretty much saying, y'all took my stolen sneakers and my non-stolen sneakers.
Yeah. So basically, the situation was, he got raided in I think 2024. Or was it? He got raided in 2024. Project Blitz got. Yeah, we took him to court too because we've said like you got stolen sneakers, but it comes to fruition that the person that sold the sneakers or who was suspected to sell the sneakers to Project Blitz was the reason why they raided the store, and they took sneakers that were part of the actual raid plus sneakers that were samples that were like vintage sneakers or sneakers that actually didn't belong in the raid and were like one-of-ones and stuff like that away with them. They got returned, but they got returned damaged or worse than they were when they were taken. Obviously, due to the age, due to how old they were, due to the handling of them, they obviously got damaged in transit or damaged while inspecting. That all came out, and now the owner of Project Blitz, Andre LeJustina, is basically now taking Nike and the LAPD to court for, first of all, raids, illegal possession, illegally taking some of the stuff apparently, and obviously the business has been hit because of the raids, and now he's suing Nike and then the LAPD. What's your thoughts, bro?
He's suing them because they took his stolen sneakers and the non-stolen sneakers.
So they took $5 million worth of stolen Nike sneakers, clothing, accessories, and more in that raid in 2024.
It was more than just Nike. It was all type of high fashion stuff, bags and belts and pants and all type of shit he had in there. The fact of the matter is, they took everything because some of the shit was stolen.
Mm-hmm.
Don't buy stolen shit, and you'll be okay.
This is why you need to vet the people you buy stuff from. This is why it's important that you actually realize where the product comes from, because you know what's been happening in LA recently, and especially in LA, all the stores that have been hijacked. We saw the car raid recently where somebody's driven a car into the Syndicate store, resale store, and then
Supreme got hit too.
Supreme got hit. We've seen train. Like, you can't make this up. It's like Breaking Bad. Trains got robbed. All of that stuff. Not even in LA. Some of the other states got robbed. Memphis as well. So with that, you need to be really careful where you're buying your product from, who you're buying it from, because like we said, not all money is good money. Right, we've always said that you need to vet who you buy from, and unfortunately, being in the resale market, you're buying from a consumer that walks through your door. You don't know where those sneakers came from. It's like if it was jewelry. Like, imagine we saw one of the museums got robbed recently, and imagine if somebody came to a pawn shop and actually gave them like the crown jewels. You're not taking that because you're gonna vet. You're gonna, where did you get these from? You're gonna pick up the phone and call the police. So it's harder to do it with sneakers, And being a resale shop, you're going to get targeted because it's easy money for somebody to take somebody else's sneakers and give them to you. Now you've got hot property on your hands. That's the problem. How do you vet that? I don't know. Do you take names, addresses? Do you do a background check? Do you do a legal check of if they got any criminal records or if they got any records of theft? That's something maybe you need to put in place. Maybe. I don't know, but going to a convention and taking all the sneakers, or getting a consumer to come into your store and taking their sneakers, there's a high risk of being number one, fake, if you don't know what you're doing, stolen, all of that stuff comes into it. That's a business that you got yourself into. And the problem is, the LAPD saw a criminal go into your store and sell you goods and merchandises, and Nike and the LAPD, and to be honest, Nike actually inspected it. The LAPD raided your store and took everything because they can't trust what you bought is legit or not. Unfortunately, some of those pairs were one-of-ones, were samples, were heritage sneakers, were sneakers that people have worn, Michael Jordan had worn, and other athletes had worn. Unfortunately, they got damaged, but that's the consequences that happens when you do business, especially business with criminals. You need to do better background checks. Now, Nike and Jordan and the LAPD are going to turn around and say, we raided the store rightfully and we wanted to inspect all the stock to see what was stolen or not. That's within their rights to do, because they don't know who you bought it from, where you bought it from, and where it came from. And unfortunately, some of those pairs were old, some of those pairs were limited, some of those pairs were athlete worn, and over the years they degrade. That's the consequences of doing business, unfortunately. And what you should have had is insurance to cover yourself. If you didn't, then that's your fault. You can't sue the authorities for doing the job that they needed to do. Your fault, bro.
There's a cost of doing crime, just like there is a cost of doing business.
And unfortunately, let's see how this drama unfolds. There's no guilty or guilty verdict on this. Let's see how this unfolds. But you want to give the judgment? I'll press the button. You give the judgment, bro. God.
Fuck them.
Unfortunately, a lot of sneakerheads out there want Project Blitz to come back. And unfortunately, they say it's a massive dent in the culture. I don't know, because of who they serve, the celebrities, the content that they produce. I don't know. It's a conflicting one. And to be honest, a lot of sneakerheads out there are on Project Blitz's side. I'm gonna say this.
We're still talking.
I'm gonna say this. Yeah, I'm gonna just say this quickly. You can't knock the authorities and the retailer that manufactures the sneaker to be suspect and actually want to see the product that you've got and you're holding to be legit or not. Unfortunately, that's always going to be the case. And what Q said is, when you do business and you do criminal business, that's the consequences. That's what I gotta say.
It will say the Kicks out too, huh?
Yo.
These the same people, right? These the same people who chose Shoe Surgeon or 2J's, right?
Yeah.
What the fuck does a reseller have to do with culture?
Oh, these are the same people that promote StockX as well.
When resale is too high.
Damn resellers. Order.
When hype beats go too far.
These damn hype beasts. Order in the court. Order.
When the back door opens.
Guilty.
It's time for
Order in the court.
the sneaker court of public
Guilty.
opinion.
There you go. More shots fired. Apologies for the sneaker court public opinion. I got ahead of myself. My brain was like 10 minutes ahead of me. So apologies for that. It happens. Discounts. Because we knew we got a lot of discounts this week.
Yeah, a lot of discounts. Let me get to the ones that I did not write down first. Fragment Book 2. Why?
Oh, is it that all plain version that Manish put on the group?
All black, a little bit of white.
And with the 5 stripes, yeah?
Yeah. Nate Robinson has EQLZ or equals 247 NXT PE, inspired by his high school colorway. Y'all rock with Nate Robinson, shot with Nate Robinson. Shout out to Nate Robinson. Wishing good health for the bro. For some reason, y'all keep hyping up these Y3 sneakers. I don't see it. But to each their own.
We did say a little while back, where's Y3? And then 2 weeks later, here's Y3.
I'm not rocking with none of this stuff they're doing. The stuff they rolled out at that fashion show. Yeah, Fashion Week. Yeah. So I'm cool. Jaden Smith has a Louboutin collection. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think it's worth talking about. Nigo is doing his last couple colorways of the Air Force 3.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, it's got a high school prom theme, green colorway and a blue colorway. They both pretty dope. So if you like the Air Force 3, this will be your last chance to cop for retail. Shout out to Nigo. A lot of people getting off TikTok.
Oh, yeah. I saw it.
In the U.S., the U.S. government is doing a bunch of bullshit with TikTok. It's part of the reason why I never invested too much time or energy into TikTok. Say they done lost 150% the past 5 days. 6 days now. So
do you reckon this is the downfall of TikTok? 100%.
This is what happens when you go against the people. The company fails. Carlos Alcaraz, professional tennis player, played in the Gamma 11s.
Ooh.
Tennis court, basketball court.
Sweatbox. Was it a sweatbox? Did he have sweatbox feet?
I don't know. Probably so. I mean, you do as much running in tennis as you do in basketball.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Was it grass or clay? Or hard?
Court. Hard court.
Okay. Hard court. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Right.
So, shout out to Carlos.
Good.
I told y'all last week that Lisa from Blackpink joined Nike. She is going to be in front of this next Spring 26 Skims collection. Makes sense, don't it?
Yeah, it makes sense. Lining up, bro. Lining up. Home run.
Right. Kaylin Clark has been photographed wearing another Kobe 6 Protro PE colorway. It reminds me of a Joker theme, black, purple, green, neon green. So I don't know if we should be looking forward to those, but she keep rolling out new Kobe colorways, and she can do it.
Yeah.
excuse me. The Nike Soho store in Manhattan, New York, has closed.
Yeah, I think we covered this previously, bro.
But now news has come out that the company that owns the building sold the contract to IKEA. So that's why the store is closing, because Nike wasn't willing to pay what IKEA was willing to pay for the space.
Yeah, they probably charge extortionate amounts. So yeah, there you go.
Well, there were other stores in New York that shut down as well. It might not have been this one. I don't remember covering this one, but you could be right. I actually got a chance to visit this store. I don't remember buying anything. So, whatever. Air Force One LA All-Star.
I saw that. And there was go on, say it.
Very similar look to the Louis Vuitton off-white Air Force Ones.
Mm-hmm.
But this one ain't gonna cost you thousands of dollars. Well, it might depend on if you get it for retail or not. I doubt if the price shoot up that high. But it's a real dope looking colorway.
Not 25 grand worth, bro.
Yeah, nah. But it's a dope looking colorway indeed. So y'all check them out come All-Star weekend. Michael Crabtree, former wide receiver for the 49ers, was photographed wearing all green suede Jordan 14s.
You know what's really funny? That's the day before my missus got me the varsity jacket, all green varsity jacket. I was like, there are no coincidences. That's a PE though. That's crazy sneaker.
We don't know. I don't know if it's a PE. We don't know if it's an early look, but I guess we'll find out or not.
If that actually comes out, yeah, it's in my rotation. 100%.
Already know. LeBron, yes, that LeBron has been found out. He trademarked his logo for watches. Luxury watches will more than likely be on the way from decaying.
Hey.
Hopefully he'll do that dumbass colorway again.
Yeah. Oh, but by the way, ASAP Rocky had rings coming out as well.
Not to be used without this.
Oh, so wrong button. Yeah.
Yeah, ASAP Rocky got everything coming out.
Yeah.
Clothes, coat. He just did a Moncler collab with some reversible coats. His album we talked about on the post-pod episode, and he has a volume 2 coming out later on in the spring, summer season.
Yeah.
He teased volume 2 at the end of this volume 1 album. So if y'all ASAP fans or supporters, y'all look out for that coming up next season. Yeah. And he's going on tour this year also. And he got shades also. So, with Ray-Bans. So that's a lot. ASAP got everything coming out. You can't stop him. Mosh and Takal Athletics, aka Method Man's sportswear company, has a Wu-Tang runner. It's the Mosh Runner V2 with black and yellow Wu-Tang branding on it. Method Man is in the advertisement for it. So if y'all rock with the Wu, y'all rock with Method Man, y'all rock with Mosh, look out for that. It has been rumored that the Kobe 8, Shanghai Fireworks, and Philippines colorways will be returning in 2026. So more dope Kobe's. Kevin Durant has a collab with Kith on the KD 18 where they mimic the Air Max 95 Neon.
I saw that.
Yeah, it's okay. KD also has a Nocta collab.
I saw
But
that too.
whatever.
It's seriously trying to revive that brand. Still working.
Like I said, but whatever.
But they hang around with each other, so whatever.
Yeah. University of Oregon has a Grateful Dead Sabrina 3. Don't know if it's coming to stores. Don't know if it's a school PE exclusive. Don't know if it's a one-off, but you can look at it online. It's nice. I don't really like Sabrina 3s, but this one is different. They did a lot with this one.
Hey.
Your boy, Edison Chen, has a Lunar New Year shoe, not sneaker, shoe, shell toe heel, flat hard bottom heel that he wants you to buy for $500.
It's crazy. I saw also the cow patch was
cow print on it. Like, bro, what?
Yeah, he's got merch to go with it as well. He's got merch to go with it as well. Yeah, watch out.
Yeah, man, fuck out of here. There will be no Steph watch this week. I'll tell you why. Because Steph Curry out here wearing boneless Timbs, y'all.
We mentioned that months ago. You know what? Shame on you for some of those content creators that didn't know what boneless Timbs were.
Oh, you talking about Josh Slade? Cousteau? Yeah, it was him.
Yeah.
That lets you know he got his head in his own hole, bro. He ain't locked into the culture like that. But it's okay. Cousteau, he be out there playing golf and reviewing mostly basketball stuff. And he can remember when he mispronounced A Ma Maniére so bad. He's probably the worst mispronunciation of A Ma Maniére after A Ma Maniére had already been hyped up. So that plus this let me know that he don't really pay as much attention as you might think someone of his stature in the culture does. So shame on him, maybe. Do I really care? Nah. That's kind of why I stopped watching some of his content, because he just didn't seem so locked in to me. Yeah. I ain't gonna say genuine. I think he's a genuine guy. He cares about what he cares about, same way everybody else do. So
yeah, true.
Yeah, Steph out here wearing boneless Timbs. Shame on Steph. For some reason, a whole lot of NBA players running around with them shiny black hardened Timbs on.
I saw the whole team wearing hardened Timbs. Shiny. You know what? What was that Jordan that look? It was pure shiny. I think it Jordan 9 or Jordan 10, one or two. It was pure black, shiny. Nines, yeah. Shiny. They called them bin bags, bro.
Yeah, nah. Them hard ain't it. I think Adidas paying for that too. Speaking of Adidas, they have a Coca-Cola collaboration coming.
That's new. I didn't hear that. Okay.
Yeah, not interested at all. I'll send you the link. I got it right here. Shame on you, Coca-Cola. Shame. Jalen Brunson would not be getting a signature Nike sneaker because all he want to wear is Kobe's. He said it himself. He don't care if he get a signature sneaker as long as he get to wear Kobe's for the rest of his career.
Hey, you know what? Round of applause. Because sometimes it's not about the money. It's about what it means. Just round of applause. That's awesome.
Facts.
That's awesome.
Yeah. There's mock-ups going around of an Air Jordan 3 Middle East.
I saw that. And tell the people what it looks like, bro.
No, you tell them. You tell them.
It looks like the A Ma Maniére Jordan 3.
What are we doing?
It's not going to be that color. It's, you know what? Okay, when you associate the Middle East, what you associate with? Desert, sand, that colorway. Come on now. Come on with me. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? It's not going to be that color. Come on now. Do a better job.
And last and least for me, Nikola Jokic, 361 degrees Joker 2 GT. Don't look bad.
Yeah.
It don't look bad. I mean, it looks a little Yeezy 350-ish. But for a basketball sneaker, it don't look bad. I ain't gonna lie. I'm looking to see if LJ gonna cop. I know LJ rock with Joker. I know he loved copping the hoop shoes. That's LJ Ruffin, because I keep dropping the name. I'm looking to see if LJ gonna cop those, and I want to see what they look like on his feet, because seeing them on Jokic's feet, because he probably wear like a 17, 18, 20 or something like that. They look like boats on his feet. So, yeah, man, y'all check out them 361 Joker 2 GTs. They look pretty cool. They got a bunch of colorways they showing too. So,
True.
I ain't mad at them.
I got a couple from my side. You pretty much covered all my list. Jordan 7 Tennis Day. I want to see what that looks like. Yeah. Jordan 7s, bring more Jordan 7s back, because I will cop a lot.
They're supposed to be coming back strong this year.
Yeah. Bro, Bulldogs, Raptors, give us more. I'll be happy. That Tennis Day, I need to see what it looks like. I don't want to know what the mock-up looks like. If it's got anything to do with One Legacy and anything to do with that, yeah, bring it. Just bring it. Nike cut 775 jobs because they wanted to automate the process within
the AI shit
the
again.
production. No, the production line.
AI robots.
Okay, cool. Yeah, in Mississippi and Tennessee, so that's happening. Jordan Brand are adding hairbands to basketball sneakers. I think it's for the women's.
The Air 2.
Yeah. So that's quite interesting. Travis Scott, Tropical Pink and Shy Pink may be releasing in May 22nd, 2026. So watch out for that. If you haven't seen the Mind 001 collection, they're going to drop on your top. That is crazy. Like the colorways, the green colorway, the black colorway with the orange. Yeah, it's crazy. There's more coming. If you just be patient, the Mind 001
February the 5th. For the black ones in the US.
Yeah, it's going to go. Those black ones they're disappearing. It's
they
going to be a myth. Yeah, they are. I want a pair, but they're out of here. Undefeated Timberland Field Boot GTX. Watch out for that. I think I got 2 more. Actually got 3. Air Force One SB. We've seen some pictures. Go and check that out. And 2 more. The Jordan 5 Iced Carmine is releasing in April 23. It's more like a soft pink in my opinion, but check that out. And last but not least, this is the most controversial thing this happened this week. Kai Cenat's Vivette line is ripping off. Some people apparently are claiming it's ripping off Thug Club, a Japanese brand. So watch out for that. They are a very big Japanese brand, and if you ever look at the symbology for Kai Cenat's brand, if you ever look at the logos for Thug Club, you realize they're pretty similar. So yeah, there might be some situation going forward, so watch out for that. That was it, bro.
Another
lots of shots fired.
2.5 hours.
We need to shoot on that the starting segment, bro.
Here's what it is today.
It is what it is. It's a good segment. It's a good segment. I like it. I like breaking it down with you early on. But that was a show, bro, pretty much. Do you want to call it?
Of course. Appreciate everybody for tuning in, watching, listening, commenting, checking out the reels and the shorts and the whatever's that's out there. Shoot Dog Podcast. For my bro TJ and myself, want y'all to have a great day, great week, great month, great year. And continue to buy what you like and rock what you like. And don't believe the hype, because the hype ain't real. And remember, sneakers don't make you cool.
You make the sneakers cool. Remember that.
Mm-hmm.
And read, educate, and know. That's the most important thing. Knowledge is power. Don't get caught like the dumbass resellers out there. That's facts. And that's simple as that.
Yeah, what he said.
On that. Peace out, guys.
Peace.